Hey, you. Yeah, you. We've been looking for you. You've been on the top government watch list for a while now. You're not in any trouble. You're just cordially invited to George W. Bush's birthday party. That old son of a gun is turning 71 this year. We wanted you to come with us and celebrate with the friends and family of W. That's your mission, should you choose to accept it. Oh, so you want in? Sure thing. Let me give you the hot details. The party this year is being held in space. Georgie always liked space, ever since he was a boy. He wanted to do it for his 70th birthday party, but being the little trickster he was, he figured he'd do it for a smaller group of people. He made a tiny list, and yes, your name was on it. While I must respect his wishes to invite you to the party, I have to make sure you're up for the task. I need you to kindly show me what you're made of. We will do some physical testing, where you may have to do a little more work than anticipated. Tiny things. Go sit in a chair. You sitting? Good. Relax your whole body completely. Feel the tension in your shoulders go, your knees, your elbows. Feel the tension in your fingers, knuckle by knuckle, and finally rest your head back. Stay as comfortable as possible. Are you relaxed? Good. Now flex your hand, slowly close it, slightly tight to open it again. Repeat this. Repeat this. Now bring your attention to your toes. Curl them as softly as you can. Now uncurl them. Good. Repeat. Now I need to test your big muscles. They're so big. Feel your biceps against your shirt or the air. Kindly flex them for me. 43 likes big muscles, and these will help you in space. And if you don't have big muscles, that's fine because he loves you the way you are. Now that you're still relaxed, I need you to think about a paintbrush. Think of a fine paintbrush and the fine pieces of hair that make up the brush. Think of the handle. Look at that handle in your mind's eye. There is a hand on the handle, holding it loosely. That hand is George's. He's holding a watercolor brush. You look up at his eyes. Wow, he's looking at you. You catch his eyes and look down. Back to his hands. He's filling his brush up with paint. He's going to paint again. Yum. Wow, he's such a fine painter. You can tell by his form. So swift, so soft, so sweet. You consider looking at his face again. Wow, there's a sweet smile on it. You no longer care what war crimes and atrocities have been committed by that smiling face. You care about his painting of you. You look at it. Wow, it's marvelous. You turn back to him. His smile is bigger now. He lowers his gaze to his brush and then slowly brings it to your wrist. You feel it. The hairs of the brush, each bristle grazing your wrist. You knew Bill Clinton had this side to him, but W, who knew? You can only imagine where this could lead to. Did you enjoy that vision? Good. There's more to come. But first, let's get ready. In a couple of days, we'll come around to get you again and bring you to the former President George W. Bush's private military space rocket ranch and launch to the International Space Station. Afterwards, we'll suit up, fuel ready for ignition, and launch to the stars. But for now, just picture you launching to the stars, deep in space. Picture the world from above, the blues, greens, browns, and whites of the earth. So humbling. You are so tiny in comparison to the cosmos. You're so tiny in comparison to the 43rd President of the United States, George W. Bush.